Finally did my community fire unit training this morning, so I'm now an active member and I'm allowed to take part in drills and actually helping during a fire incident, I guess. Quite lucky that training was done in our street really close, and the hoses you use need to be dried out before you pack them away. So my driveway seemed like the perfect spot to lay them out, to dry them out, because there's a slope to let the hoses drain, and the sun was able to help them dry. But the sun's kind of going away, so I'm going to come out and check on them, dust some of the dirt and mud off them, and have a go at rolling them up. Rolled them up during training, but I had other people with me, so I'll see if I can do it. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think the hill of the driveway actually helped with the rolling. Feeling a bit down and depressed right now. Can still chuckle though. I got an email last night from Etsy saying that my shop had been permanently suspended for violating their terms of use. Violating terms of use, selling prohibited items. My shop details and personal details were apparently incorrect or inconsistent, linked to another store that had previously been suspended. Oh, and I'd infringed on intellectual property, apparently. I appealed, and I got another email today, which I've just checked after coming back from training for the fire brigade stuff. They said I'm still permanently suspended. I can no longer buy or sell. If I open another store, it will be automatically closed. Like, I won't be allowed to. I didn't have many items in my shop. They also said it didn't comply with their handmade items. I had 3 candle holders that I made, tea light holders, 2 of these in different sizes, and this. How's that not handmade? The rest of them were artworks. Black texture on denim, acrylic on cotton, acrylic on cotton, pencil, 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 pencil and pastel. There's more items. Where are they? Those are the ones I can remember. Oh, and the clock that's there. Bicycle sprocket clock. I made that. Got a video of me making that. These are hand-drawn or painted. 3 of them are self-portraits, so I don't know how there's an intellectual property thing with that. I was able to re-see my listings, but it said they were all deactivated. 2 other portrait drawings of, and one was a colour pencil drawing of a girl in a bath from here up. That one sold. That was my only sale. My only sale. But for them to come back and go, yeah, no, sorry, you're still suspended. Permanently suspended for violating Etsy's terms of use. That's really broad. I've read the whole terms of use and it's massive. How are you supposed to find out what you... Like, I don't know what I've done. It says I'm no longer able to buy or sell in any account. It applies to this account and any other account you are involved in operating. I'm not involved in any other account. I should search my name and see what else comes up. I hardly see how any of those items are related to my shop. 0 results for shop names containing geography. I know this is riveting, isn't it? Riveting viewing. It's just so annoyingly depressing. Because I've just typed in fan art, right? And so you see all these people's pictures of Marvel, Batman, Wednesday Addams, more Marvel prints. There's some good stuff here. That surely is a breach of intellectual property, whereas I don't see where mine was. Emailed them again with more information. This is not the way. Just had to remove as much spider web as I could off all of the agave so I can check them for snails. So we're all over it. This is what I've collected so far. See the little spiders hanging off it? Can you? Little buggers all over the place. You can go down there. That's my haul of snails so far. Off a couple of these agaves just at the top. Scooping through this one. Little grasshopper. Just had year 12. Sorry, microphone's playing up. Not working. Cabinets have been almost completed. This was the first one. And the other students needed to level up theirs to theirs. These ones are still going. We ran out of time. I have year 11 later today, but I've packed up because I'm actually taking them into the computer room to try and complete some of their online quizzes. Locking up for the day, because after year 11 and after lunch I've got year 10. Here's my tomato. Oops, didn't want to eat both of them, but oh. Okay, something's been into it. No. Nice weather for the second last day of school. The year 12s have organised a mufti day for today. For those who have never heard that term before, been around since I was a kid. Mufti basically means you're out of uniform for the day, so the kids can come out of uniform. Because of that, my faculty and I have decided to go in uniform. A little bit of fun as we get to the end of a long term. We farewell a couple more people in the next 2 days. Today is the retirement
of longest serving member of staff, our print room lady, who has been at the school for 44 years. I think she started when the school started. I'm pretty sure she's had her kids and her grandkids go through the school. And she's a wonderful lady. But she needs to retire. Like, she doesn't need to keep coming to school. She keeps coming to school because she wants to keep giving to the school. She needs some time for her, I think, rather than giving all her time to the school. Another teacher leaving to a deputy principal position at another school. Our college deputy, she was only relieving in that position, and she's now gotten a substantive position as a deputy at another school starting next term as well. I had an interview yesterday to be the relieving deputy at our school for next term while one of our deputies is off on leave. I got the job. I'm going to be discussing some of the ins and outs of that with the boss today, because as part of the application process you had to explain how you could backfill or cover your classes. We've always allowed people who are relieving deputies to teach a senior class if they have one, to maintain that continuity and get them through. Now my senior timber class is the HSC course. I've asked to keep that class. My construction classes are heading into pretty theory heavy courses, units. They can work on their own, and I've said, could I just go out for the doubles that I have with them so we can sort of hammer through some prac. So I'll find out if that's going to be approved. And my year 10s, we're going to see if we can sort of cover internally, share amongst my staff. I'm on my way in for a before school finance committee meeting, which we've had to postpone a couple of times because of other things happening. And I didn't get away from home as early as I wanted, so I'm likely going to be just a little bit late for that. Pretty excited about getting to do the deputy job again. My faculty really pushed me to go for it. I've done little day-to-day ones. I find it hard to get away from the workshop and the classroom. But this one is for the whole of next term. They said, when do you think you're going to get another chance to go for and possibly get the opportunity to have a big block where you'll get a lot more experience? And so my whole faculty were behind me in this decision, and actually some of them pushed me for it before I even made the decision to think about doing it. So it's nice to have a faculty like that. I do have a strong, experienced staff. Even the one who's filling in for the position that can't be filled at the moment, he's an experienced teacher. Just not so experienced in TAS, but geez, he's done a really good job so far. I've been really, really pleased with having him in the faculty, and so he even encouraged me. He said, like, you've got to take these chances when you can. And they said, don't worry about anything. You know that you've got a strong staff here, and we will look after the faculty. You just go and concentrate on being a deputy. Yes, I'm definitely going to be late to the finance committee meeting. 20 km/h freeway.